following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored on behalf of Mars Inc. American Heritage Chocolate by Tips on TV. As America prepares to celebrate its 250th anniversary, the new History Tellers Award is shining a spotlight on the interpreters and guides who bring history to life at historic sites and museums. Here to share more are Mars chocolate historian, very cool title, Dave Borgasani, and this year's winner, Marcus Smith from the Du Bois Freedom Center. Welcome, Dave and Marcus.
Thank you for having us.
Dave, can you tell us a little bit about the History Tellers Award?
I'd love to. You know, most people know that Mars makes fantastic chocolate brands, but one of the things most people don't know is that Mars, an American heritage chocolate, a chocolate based upon recipes from the 1700s, have been committed to preserving American history for over 2 decades now. But as we celebrate our nation's 250th anniversary, we wanted to shine the spotlight on those individuals who connect their audiences with our nation's history in meaningful ways. The History Tellers Award does just that. This award celebrates people like this year's winner, Marcus Smith from the Du Bois Freedom Center in Great Barrington, Massachusetts.
Well, Marcus, congratulations. Tell us a little bit about what you do and why it matters.
Absolutely. So here at the Du Bois Freedom Center, through programming, through interpretive exhibits, through tours, we explore the life and legacy of W. Du Bois, who was one of the co-founders of the NAACP, but also is known as one of the premier architects of the civil rights movement, as well as exploring the broader Black history in the Berkshires, which is extremely rich. And one of the things that's important to know about Du Bois is that he's responsible for a lot of what we kind of see today. He was actually passed a day before the March on Washington, and Roy Wilkins, the executive secretary, honored him by saying, at the dawn of the 20th century, his was the voice calling here today to stand in support of this cause. And his voice is as relevant today as it was back then, particularly his conversations around democracy, civic engagement, but also importantly, civic responsibility as we approach our nation's 250th.
I can tell you're passionate about it. Okay, Dave, back to you. You're a chocolate historian. I love this. What surprises most people about chocolate history?
Well, one of the things that surprises people the most is how often chocolate shows up throughout our history. As we go to celebrate our nation's 250th anniversary, one of the things that's fascinating to me is how often chocolate has been a part of major milestones in our history. For example, our founding fathers enjoyed drinking chocolate. Chocolate was also a form of a currency. Chocolate was used as a military ration. Chocolate has actually gone to the highest point in the world, the top of Mount Everest. It's actually gone to the lowest point, the Mariana Trench. And chocolate has even gone into outer space. And let's face it, Rosie, who doesn't love chocolate?
Well, you're not going to be finding anybody in this phone call who doesn't love chocolate, because I'm a big fan. Marcus, what inspired your passion for history, and what does winning the History Tellers Award mean to you?
Well, I have to give credit to my family, my grandparents, who instilled in me and my generation from an early age the importance of not only sharing history among each other, but also celebrating it and carrying that history forward to new generations, to wider audiences. And so winning this award feels like, it feels like I'm also honoring my grandparents in respect to the work that I'm going to do and continue to do at the Du Bois Freedom Center and beyond.
That's wonderful. Okay, and Dave, do you have any other facts you'd like to share?
Well, the first thing I'd like to do is encourage people this summer to go out and visit historic sites and museums across our great nation. If you're ever up in Western Massachusetts, come visit the Du Bois Freedom Center in Great Barrington, Massachusetts. Also support your local community and their historic sites and museums as well, too. For more information on all that we discussed, including the History Tellers Award, American Heritage Chocolate, and Mars's ongoing commitment to history, educational, and preservation, visit us at AmericanHeritageChocolate.com and be sure to visit the DuBoisFreedomCenter.org website for their fantastic summer programming schedule.
Really good information today, fellas. And Marcus, congratulations again to you. We appreciate y'all's time.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored on behalf of Mars Inc. American Heritage Chocolate by Tips on TV.